Okay, so normally in the beginning of the videos, I promote SeatGeek. Use code HOT to save 20 bucks off your order on SeatGeek, but there's not really any events happening in the entire world at this point because of the crazy stuff going on in the world, so I guess I'm not promoting SeatGeek. This video is brought to you by Cameo, I guess. So if you guys want a personalized video of Brandon Hodge for some reason, you'll help us support the channel a little bit. I do them for 10 bucks. I'll leave my Cameo profile link down below because I guess that's what I'm promoting now. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to WWE News, episode 320. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. Brandon Hodge here, and welcome back to another juicy episode of WWE News and Rumors. I got a bit of a stuffy nose, so I may sound a little funny today, guys, but holy crap. I just gotta breathe, I gotta calm down. What the hell's going on? So this is like the first video in the studio in like a while. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the studio. I just don't know what's going on in the world right now. Because I believe last time I was here in the studio doing a video, I was saying, guys, I'm so excited to go to WrestleMania. I'm leaving in a few weeks here for WrestleMania. I have a giant vlog trip planned, a bunch of videos here for the channel. It's going to be a great thing for the channel, kind of bring the channel back alive and have a wonderful content on the channel. Well, now that's changed. If you guys have lived under a rock and haven't heard, WrestleMania is canceled. And when I say canceled, I mean you go on your tickets. If you have mobile tickets, it says it. If you go on your tickets on your thing, and you click on your tickets, it comes up with event canceled. Yes, I know it is still happening. See, event canceled. But yes, I know it's still happening in the Performance Center, but in my opinion, that's not WrestleMania. That's their little special they want to do because they had all these matches already planned. But everything's changed, so for myself, I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing right now, guys. I'm like, okay, what do? I had like that whole week was going to be a bunch of vlogs and stuff. So I'm trying to decide what I'm doing. I guess a lot of people are going to be stuck at home now. So I guess people want YouTube videos, even though I'm talking about something that isn't really happening because of the thing. But I have to step in front of the camera and realize sometimes that I'm Brandon Hodge. I make my own content. I'm not entirely dependent on WWE, so there's going to be videos. Videos are going to happen, and this one's just kind of a testing ground because I might lay off the WWE news for a bit because I don't think there's going to be a lot of news because there's not much they can really do right now. So I'll talk about what we have so far. A lot of it does have to do with the news going around in the world about the specific one thing that's really making the world shut down right now, and we all know what it is, and I can't say it, or my channel gets shut down or something because they're just so picky about talking about that right now. But we'll go ahead and jump in. I don't want to ramble on too much. It's just, this is crazy. This is crazy. This is something I never thought I would see. I never thought I would see WrestleMania being canceled, like the actual event being canceled, and like just have to be freaking basically done in a warehouse with no crowd allowed. I never thought I would see this. But I mean, there's so much I could say here that has nothing to do with the news we're talking about, but I'll stop rambling on because we're almost 3 minutes into this video, so let's go ahead and jump in, guys. WWE News, a very weird episode, number 320. Let's go ahead and jump right in. Alright, the first news story, and this is confirmed. So tonight, SmackDown will be live. It's SmackDown Live. It's going to be happening live. But there is a big but. They are pre-filming a lot, which means Raw on Monday will not be live. SmackDown next Friday, will not be live. Probably the week after that, it will not be live. Well, it might be live the week after that, because I guess the week after that would be Raw after Mania. So those will probably be live. But as for next week, those episodes of Raw and SmackDown are not going to be live. They're going to be pre-filmed, so the wrestlers, I guess, kind of get a week off, and they can kind of go home and stay safe, which is always wonderful. And then it's going to be WrestleMania time after that. But yeah, the no crowd, they're not going to be live. They're getting pre-filmed, I guess, in the next few days. So Raw and SmackDown next week will not be live. Alright, the next news story. This does not have anything to do with WWE, but it's something interesting because basically every sporting event in the entire world has been shut down, and they're not doing sporting events because they don't want mass groups of people together or whatever. Well, there is an event actually happening, a wrestling event. It's happening actually in March, so I mean, I guess it's happening next week. It's a Stardom. It's Japan. They're actually allowing this, but they are going to be checking fans before you go into the arena. So how's that work? Well, basically, they're checking their temperature, and anyone's temperature who is above 98.6 degrees will not be allowed inside of the arena. Which sucks because personally, some people can have like a higher temperature than that, just normal. Like personally, mine's maybe a little bit under 99, but sometimes it's right at 99 degrees, and that's just completely normal for me because my body temperature is a little higher than the norm, which is completely fine. So that kind of sucks if someone's temperature is a little bit higher normal than that. They're gonna think you're sick. But whatever, Stardom, they're still happening. They're still doing the event. There's still long fans to come. In Japan, 98.6 degrees is going to be the limit, though. If you're above that, you're going to be kicked out and not allowed to go to the show. So there's that. All right, let's go. So that's actually all the news stories, confirmed things I had to talk to you guys about inside this video. Now we're going to talk about some unconfirmed news stories, also called rumors. So I'm going to use my catchphrase, which is on a t-shirt available on the Brandon Hodge merchandise store. For those interested, I will leave the link down below. But ladies and gentlemen, that is all the news stories. And now we're going to talk about some juicy rumors. All right, the first rumor. The first rumor is about WWE shows happening with the crowd. So, I don't know what's going on. I couldn't really find any news sites or anyone really talking about it, so I had to dig a little deep myself and kind of figure out, okay, so they've canceled a lot of WWE shows. Which one is still scheduled at the soonest date? So when is it possible that they could actually have a crowd? Well, at this point, they are still selling tickets for the Monday Night Raw the week after Mania. So not the Raw after Mania, the next week, April 13th. They're still selling tickets for that Raw. More than likely, my guess is that Raw is going to be canceled as well. But at this point, they're still selling tickets for that. Something to mention, I had a NXT show I was going to in the middle of April. I'd have to look up the date. I think it's like April 12th or something. They actually canceled that, and they've postponed it. Let me see here. It was April 18th. Yeah, maybe it was something like that. Or maybe it was the 12th. I don't know. But anyways, it was going to be in Knoxville. They actually canceled that. Well, I don't want to use the word canceled. They postponed it. So it's not happening in April anymore. It's happening in July. Like, holy crap. So I hopefully they're not going to keep, like, doing wrestling with no crowd until July. But I never thought I would see this coming in a million years. I feel like the stuff happening in the world right now, I just feel like I'm in the episode of, like, South Park or something. It feels like a freaking cartoon. It doesn't feel like real life. But, yeah, I can't give you guys an update. The only thing I can say is they're still selling tickets for April 13th. That's the next show that they haven't canceled. But it might be all the way into June or July before we actually see live wrestling again. So we'll just have to wait and see. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and the next rumor is about WrestleMania 36. So WrestleMania 36 is still happening. It's basically happening in a warehouse with no crowd. I get Performance Center. It's a state-of-the-art facility or whatever, but just to kind of down it to make people realize what it is. It's the training center of the WWE. It's a warehouse, pretty much. It's like, there's not going to be a crowd. There's not going to be no excitement. If you've seen the past few episodes of Raw SmackDown, you know what I'm talking about, or even NXT. So the rumor here is they're thinking outside of the box of how to make WrestleMania feel like WrestleMania. I don't know if they're just going to make fake crowd noise, or if they're thinking maybe doing stuff outside the ring, or maybe having matches where they're running around the Performance Center or something. I don't know, but all I know is they're thinking outside of the square box, which is, I guess, having WrestleMania without a crowd. So we'll see what kind of crazy stuff they come up with. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and this brings me to the final news story, the final rumor, the final thing I will be talking about inside of this video. It's about Brock Lesnar. So Brock Lesnar is supposed to have one of the biggest matches of WrestleMania. It's against Drew McIntyre. Everyone's very pumped up for this match. But we have to realize, due to things happening in the world, the one thing that I'm talking about that I cannot mention, basically the borders of the United States are closed off, so no one can really come in or out of the country. And Brock Lesnar actually lives in Canada. So I don't know if he's in Canada right now or if he's still in the States. If he's still in the States, he needs to stay in the States, because if he's in Canada, he's not going to be able to get in the U.S. So Brock Lesnar will not be able to make it he won't be able to make it inside the United States, so he won't be able to make it to WrestleMania. So the rule is they're not able to go across the border unless it's for very essential, like can't live without business or whatever. And I don't know if a wrestling event will classify as that inside of the government, because they're going to have to get government approval just to get Lesnar across the border. So I don't know. It's a mess right now. We're going to have to see what happens, but there's a very big chance that Brock Lesnar and Drew McIntyre won't be able to happen. So, I mean, that really, really sucks. But if he's still in the States, it can still happen. But if he's already in Canada, I don't know if it's already put in place or what. but he's not going to be able to get to WrestleMania. So we're going to have to see what happens there. But it's a very big thing. Like the Brock Lesnar versus Drew McIntyre match could be canceled. But we're just going to completely have to wait and see on that, guys. So there you guys have it. That's going to do it for this episode of WWE News and Rumors. I hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I know the world is so screwed up right now. The world of wrestling is so screwed up right now. I'm trying to get some videos going out there because, you know, I know a lot of you are stuck at home and you want some entertainment. So I'm here to provide some entertainment, if it's WWE News or whatever. I do want to say, the room tour, if my hunch is true and you guys do want to watch the videos and people are still able to watch the videos even with all the craziness going on in the world, the room tour will be happening this week. This week! Not getting it out of it this time. It's actually happening, this room tour. And why is it happening, Brandon? Why is it 100% happening? Because I'm moving. Like this stuff will be in here for a few more days. So the room tour is definitely happening this week. So come back to the channel when that's out. We'll come back to the channel for every video. I would love that. But I'm going to be coming up with some creative content because it doesn't look like WWE News is going to be too much to lean on. And I like to do other stuff anyway. So come back to the channel, check out the new content, guys. But tell me what you think of all this crazy news down below in the channel, and if you guys got recommendations or whatever. But I'll let you guys go. Thanks for watching this video. I'm Brandon Hodge, and I will see you guys in the next video.